Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. To start today's class, we're gonna play a game in order for you to tell us a little bit more about what you did during the weekend, okay? As you can see, I have a ball of yarn in my hands. Today, we're gonna play a game called The Spider's Web. This game consists of one of you, like the one who will start the game. In this case, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna grab the end of the yarn and I'm gonna tell like an activity that I did during the weekend, okay? For example, this weekend I celebrated Mother's Day with my family and we had dinner. So now I'm gonna grab onto the end and I'm gonna throw it to one of you in order for you to tell us what you did during the weekend. The game will continue when each one of you have to pass the ball to another one of your classmates, okay? When you grab the yarn, you have to retain a piece of it, like a part of it, and by the end of the game, we'll have a web similarly to those that spiders make, okay? So this is just a quick activity for us to start the class. Okay, so now that we're done with our first activity, in order for me to introduce today's topic, which is irregular verbs, I want to tell you an experience that I had while learning this topic in elementary school, okay? So our teacher, she explained to us and told us all about irregular verbs, what they were, why they were called like that, how they were used, and she gave us a list of all the irregular verbs that we had to learn in order for us to practice. I remember having a really hard time trying to memorize those verbs. The teacher saw us that we were struggling. Most of our class was struggling trying to learn this topic. So she organized a lot of games such as puzzles, bingo. We had some team contests. She created some memory cards for us to play with those, and it was like a really good experience because she helped us learn the verbs in a more fun and creative way. I remember that it's actually one of my main memories from when I was learning English. So now it's time for you to learn this topic. I don't know if you remember, but in previous classes we learned all about regular verbs. We learned that they are easier to learn, of course, because they don't change the base form of the verb. You just have to add the ed at the end, okay? So now we have to learn irregular verbs, which is where they differ from regular verbs. They actually do change the ending and kind of the base form of the verb, okay? The aim of this lesson is for you to start to identify irregular verbs in order for you to start familiarizing with them and learning them and also using them. I'm gonna hand over to you a list of those verbs, and we're gonna start having a different activities and different exercises for you to start practicing them and for us to reach the aim of the lesson, okay? We're gonna have different activities and we're gonna be seeing this topic for the following classes, maybe a week or two. So don't worry about it. You're gonna learn all about them. It's gonna be easy for you. I'm gonna organize some of the activities, some games for you to learn them in an easier way, and everything's gonna be fine, okay? So let's start this lesson.